looking at work emails now? No, no, no. My sister?
All right, let me get started so I can be ready. Talk to you later. All right, we in here. Sorry for holding you guys up for this long. Let's do this. Y'all ready, ladies? And who is C Nation? Where do I know you, C Nation? Candace. Hey, Candace. All right. Now, Candace, you don't know because you missed it last night. So this is the casting of Frank Stone. It's a crossover between two studios who I play their games. I play the hell out of. This is basically you choose your own adventure, or you make the choices, and the choices you make affect the outcome of the story. So people can die if you make a bad choice. If we don't pick up a certain item, people can die. That's how these games work. Now, chat can vote on these outcomes. I will not veto anything chat does. All you need to know is he's going to get everybody killed. Miss, no, I'm not. No, because this is going to be on you guys now. My hands are clean. So, here's how this is going to go. I will not veto anything chat votes on. Chat votes on something, that's what it's going to be. If you see something like I missed something in the area, then you can hold on. Let me pause this. And if you see something in the area I overlook, you can point it out, chat it up, or whatever. But I am not going to veto anything chat does. Anything chat wants to do, we're doing it. All right. Let's start.
No. My sister? Oh, God. So all I have to do is betray my own sister, and you will let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
See, now you got 30 seconds to vote. If you look in chat, you can see you have 30 seconds to vote.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
Yes, Miss Hot Mess, that's what will happen.
Is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
This acting is terrible. I'm glad it's bad on purpose.
And cut.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda?
Man,
Was
he
that a good
chewed
one?
that scenery up.
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Okay. Got to make your choice. Okay.
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so.
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way, now we do it my way. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Now speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
Mm-hmm. Who in the blue hell?
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing.
Y'all really don't think he looked like
Unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail.
old dude from Snowfall?
I suggest you, Miss Castle,
Franklin?
and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Okay.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Hmm. Y'all want to go with frustrated? It's 50. I wonder what happens when we get 50-50 split and I don't pick anything. Let's see. It
What are we
automatically
supposed to
goes
do
to
with
the
a
first
busted up
one.
camera?
Okay.
You get it fixed. Finish your movie. Anywhere else but here.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
He's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
I guess he's not getting laid.
All wrapped out, sir.
Thank you, Jaime.
Better not laid and alive
what
than
I
laid
said.
and killed. That's
So I'm not gonna
debatable.
warn you again.
Yes, sir.
Depending on how good said laying is. Back in the day, to have a van like that was so cool.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset.
Let me be
Doesn't
upset.
Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after
I don't
actual
understand that.
criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go into
Sometimes
Steel Mill.
you gotta get the anger out your system.
Oh, yeah, that's where it all went
you're
down.
right.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the Steel Mill Killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill. But I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Hmm. Veto? I will not veto.
Who are the victims?
Just people. Some from the town, some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
She is clearly excited. But she strikes me as a pain in the ass. So,
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
you
Think about
can't.
it. Our movie shot in a real life
It's not
murder
popping
mill?
up for you on
can't
your phone?
buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be like totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera's fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
No puedes castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
Okay, here we go. We're going to try it again. Did it let you vote then? All right, cool.
Howdy, partner. How's lap on the range?
Did he hit his head or something? The hell's wrong with you?
Nothing, sorry.
Ugh, why is Dad such a demanding asshole? I came home to help, not do everything. I mean, I'm not a maid. Do I look like a fucking maid? You better not say I look like a fucking maid.
He's just worried about Mom.
Well, like he's worried that as soon as she croaks, I'm out of here. And then he'll have to be his own fucking maid for once in his life.
50-50 split. Never mind.
Jeez, Bonnie. That's pretty harsh.
Don't mean it's not true.
Maybe you should cut him a little slack, you know? This is hard for him. And me too.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to put your whole life on hold and come all the way home from New York City and suddenly play mom while your own mom is sick.
Now it won't let you vote. I wonder why it's working for some times and not
Right.
other times.
I didn't look at it like that. It's not fair for you to have to fill Mom's shoes.
No, it's not.
And man, it sucks you had to leave New York.
Yeah.
And you had to put your whole life on hold.
Okay. Now I feel like I'm getting played.
What? No.
You're doing that thing where you say back to me all the things I was just complaining about, but when you say them back, you act like you were being such a good listener, and you really get me. Ay, hermanito, like I don't know what you're up to.
Well, we were kind of wondering if you could lend us a couple of bucks.
Money.
We're so close to finishing the movie.
Our camera had a high-speed encounter arrangement.
How much do you need?
It kind of depends on the damage, so it could be like just a couple of bucks, or it could be more than a couple of bucks, like 20 bucks or 30 bucks or...
You have no idea, do you?
Not really.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer or something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Revere.
Associate producer is a bullshit favor credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer.
Yeah, what do you got, bro? I'm kind of on the borrow my van tip, but let's see.
You help us pay for the repairs, and I don't tell Dad why you're suddenly wearing so much perfume. We have to open a window every time you walk in the house.
You wouldn't dare. If Dad knew I was smoking, I'd never hear the end of it.
Take it or leave it.
That's a lame move.
You little snitch. Fucking unbelievable.
Fine, forget it. I wasn't really gonna tell Dad.
No, man, you can't unring that bell.
Bonnie,
You know, I was actually thinking of helping you until you
See,
threatened
look
me.
at y'all.
come on.
Nice to see you, ladies. Sorry about my brother, and sorry I couldn't help out. Good luck with the camera.
Bye.
Bye.
So, without our angel investor, what are we gonna do?
Hey, maybe we don't need Bonnie after all.
Wait, Jaime.
Look at you, just
Seriously?
out for blood. I just want you to know that. You see how she's ready to get people killed? That's what she shows up to these for. To get people killed. Now you want him to steal. Y'all is wild. But fuck it. Let's see how bad this goes. Because now we're completely off the rails.
I just want to go on record and say that I do not condone film financing that has been derived from ill-gotten gains.
Okay.
She'll thank us when she's making those sweet 10s or even 11s of dollars in profits when this thing blows up.
Not
Get
10s
over
and
it.
11s.
You say so.
We should go get the camera fixed before she gets back.
I'd have taken more. You alright there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine, it's just...
I got a trophy for stealing.
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime.
Hold on, I gotta go take a leak. Be right back.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
All right, where we going? What's going on? Heading to the curiosity shop, are we? Not the drugstore?
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop, eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way. Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras!
These look like they've seen better days.
Get them
I'm not gonna put the
1920s
best ones in the window.
cameras.
Gotta look inside.
Those silent movie
too
cameras.
bad.
Yeah.
So much for that. We can still have the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please, come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please, make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No, maybe this one?
Oh, cute bunny.
Where did I put all the... How has this place become such a mess?
Oh, that's a Dead by Daylight reference. A toolbox. It is really dark in here. This letter,
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Nednacks. Oh God, that's a terrible name. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there's any lesson to be drawn from this, is that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully, moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. His cat died, and he sold his business? Okay.
let's say hypothetically she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Yeah, it looked like dude's place caught on fire or something. He sold his cat. Or something. Not sold his cat, but sold his store. What's in here? Of course it's locked. What do we have here?
Sure.
I hate when they have you look at stuff and it doesn't do anything. Like, what does this have to do with anything? Is there anything on it? No. I'm just picking up a button. For what?
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
So I'm wondering if we watch it long enough, will something happen? I don't see anything. Ooh, what's this? Nothing.
Dude, imagine cuddling up to that at night.
She'll be alright. She should have left it plugged in. If she didn't want her. You got a store running and you got this mug plugged in. Where's the TV plugged up into anyway? Still nothing. Okay. You know, they added her in Dead by Daylight, actually.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
So these are all Dead by Daylight albums.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed. Yes. Whoa. May I?
$20.
I insist. It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind. How much are you asking for it? Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look? $20.
Now, how much is $20 in the 1980s? Oh, now you're not pissing off the creepy old lady. Okay. But you was ready to get old girl killed.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
So they not gonna, they left the camera there? They're not gonna take the film out?
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait,
Where-
Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Objective, buy milk.
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
I don't remember him taking it out. I remember him just
Scheduled this year.
picking it up and putting it down. But if he took it
It's
down,
maybe the
great.
last record of the mill.
Now, where the heck is the milk at? They got the milk right next to the beer. Dang. Well, I should have known better.
Oh.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library.
Mm.
Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I
Right,
are all
Miss Agnes.
making a horror movie. Down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
I thought he
watches
looked
that
like the
place
sheriff.
Like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
You was.
I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies
Chat,
at the library.
Lee is so unamused. That look on his face, like, for real.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah. Let me just get my bag.
You already paid for your milk. Go home.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
We need more people voting. Where is everybody?
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
You better piss off the...
Okay.
That's old girl as she's older. Okay.
Bad dream?
Where's her neck?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000... Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you,
That
but I would
dude's
very
face
much like to
really
know
needs
why
to be
Augustine is
punched.
so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well,
Like,
first
it
rule
just
of
looks
business
like
is to
it
gather
should be
every bit of
punched on a
intel
daily
you can
basis.
on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Well, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
He is loud, and he just. That's what I'm saying. He looks like somebody who they want you to kill. Like, you know, you have some characters. It won't let you vote. What you trying to vote on? Suspicious?
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found, and the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just
Of course
catching
you
up.
would come in.
So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
That nigga look like he smell a fart.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these
Did he
pants
just,
from
like,
his guy's guy, and
slide,
I'm tailored just right by
you
the
know?
other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell me.
Oh, you can be sure.
Yeah, okay. I thought I wasn't making sure I wasn't tripping. Okay, we can't go through that door. Looks like we're going upstairs.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
Right, I was reading that, Jamie. You should know better. Yeah, Stan, you ain't finna get off that easily. What the fuck you know?
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question. And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I am such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
He is very annoying, and I think they made him just for us to kill him. He really needs to be punched in the face.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
Not push him down the stairs, ma'am.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay. Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
That fateful night, I sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd step into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on the platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they had found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me, I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills.
Augustine has a, unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Now we need an item.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here? You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, 'cause sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her?
She does look like Ellen.
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating
I was
girl
trying to
I've
put
ever
on
met.
my finger on
Even
who she
after I
looks
got to
like.
know her.
Cause I'm like, she resembles
everything
somebody,
she wanted
but
to do,
Ellen
and nobody could stop her.
is a good one.
Sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Both of y'all concerned, huh?
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
I think I might stop here because I'm going to watch the presidential debate. And this is it's the beginning of the chapter, so it's a good stopping point. So yeah, we're going to stop here. Because I don't know where we'll be in 30 minutes. I don't know if this next chapter will be 15, 30 minutes or what. But we cleared 2 chapters. So, and nobody's died yet. Good, good. The premise is getting interesting. I wonder what's the total chapter number. Dang, Miana, so you missed all of it? So it's a total of 14 chapters, and we are about a third of the way there, a little over a third of the way there. So, yeah, we don't want to try to burn through this completely. We want to make sure we have some fun with this. Keep this going for the next couple of days. So about an hour and a half every day seems cool. Let me get ready. I'm going to watch this debate. First, I'm going to... yeah. Miana is on you on that T-Mobile, and you got that hurricane coming through. Stand back. There's a hurricane coming. That's a wrestling reference. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But all right. Do this tomorrow. 6 o'clock Central Time. Maybe a little bit before 6 o'clock. I'll probably do it around maybe 5:36, depending on the time. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I don't think I have anything planned. So, here's to it. Nice talking to you guys. See you tomorrow.